What's going on, everyone? Racing again. Today we are at Paris for round 3 of Swap Moto's Fall Classic. I'm parked way off in the back. The bike is over there somewhere. And gonna run the same 2 classes I did last time, which was 25 novice and 450 novice. Yes, I probably should race intermediate, but if Dahmer can race novice, I can race novice. And I haven't really been feeling so good, and last time we were here, my lap times were still pretty on par with novice. As far as 25 plus novice, I was like top couple, and then 450 novice, I was like, you know, middle to upper middle half, you know, kind of stuff. So as far as for the novice, I'll probably end up being middle pack. 25 plus novice, I'll maybe up front. So as far as my lap times we're looking, that's how it kind of was. So, and if Dahmer can race novice, I can race novice. He was racing intermediate, and then he went back to novice because intermediate's like freaking intense. Yeah, so if he can race it, I can race it. We're just gonna have fun today. We're gonna try it out, and should be interesting. I mean, at least the track is different compared to last time we were. Last time we were here, it was going one way. This time it's going the opposite way. But most everything's still the same as far as jumps and turns and all that. They took out all the berms of a couple of the flat corners, so it's just a flat corner now, which is okay. I'm not really good at ruts, but whatever. Should be fun, hopefully. Hopefully it's fun. But we're here, got the 450, and then we're gonna just gonna try it out. Like yesterday I wasn't feeling too all good. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but still kind of meh. So I did get a new hoodie. It's more of a vest with, you know, no hood. It's a joke, but it's actually pretty nice. It's got a nice fur on the inside, and I'm quite happy with it. So, and I also got a new shirt on. I'll put a picture on the back, what the back looks like. I also made a sandbagger shirt, but I didn't wear that one today, so I'll be the villain, I guess. Since I guess I'll be called a sandbagger for racing novice. Maybe we'll. I think what I'll do is I'll just finish out this year racing novice and work on like corners and stuff, and then maybe start next year with intermediate again. This year's been like a big transition year as far as like novice to intermediate, I think, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're gonna try it out, and maybe I'll have more confidence next year as far as racing just going straight into intermediate. Just haven't been feeling it. Paris and State Fair aren't my favorite tracks. This track is not my favorite by far. There was a lot older layouts were a lot more fun, but right now the layout does not look fun. From what videos I've seen, like there's a couple singles where it's just a single jump into nothing, or you're just jumping and landing flat on some stuff. Like I said, they took out all the berms in some of the corners, so whatever. We're here, we're gonna race. I know I'm race number 1 for 450 novice, at least, so I know that. So I guess we'll get out to practice and try it, see what happens, and let's go for it, I guess. Like I said, I'm not feeling all that great, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try it out, and just try my best. I'm here. We're gonna race. That's all I can do, I guess, right now. Alright, finished practice, and I went and got my schedule as far as what race is what. So I was doing race 1, which is 450 novice. There's 18 of us, which is nice. And then I'm doing race number 12, 25 plus novice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us at least. So that's not bad. And like, if I ran 25 intermediate, there'd be me and one other guy. And then if I ran vet intermediate, it'd be me and 4 other people. So it's like, that's the only problem with like swap moto is like the intermediate classes, you get 1 or 2 guys, if that, every race maybe. Like, there's like 0 competition. Like, I wouldn't want to race 25 intermediate if there's just me in it, or if it's me and 1 other person. It's like, if you're racing Levi, which he's actually really fast on that 250. And like, I was trying to figure out all the jumps, and like, I got most of them figured out, but like, the big one, in the back, I was still coming up a little short. Like, it's such a deceiving takeoff too, because it's like really steep, but you're also like, but it's really steep and long. Like, you're going from ways down up, and then it's not that big of a jump, but it is a big. It's weird. It really is. So a lot of the jumps are really like peaky right now, and like, but you don't go out very far, and they're not very big. So it's whatever. Anyway, we're racing at 1 and 12. There's only 13 classes. The track's kind of okay. It's not my favorite layout ever. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite for sure. Some of the corners are pretty cool, I guess, but like, it's a lot of inside ruts, and there's like no outside berm in some of the corners, so it's like you have to go to the inside, or you're just out in no man's land at that point. It's like, so, I don't know. You could at least kept some of the berms, I think, but whatever. It's not me. I'm not designing the track, so. And even if I was to race, like, I could race 450 intermediate but there's all of 3 people on that race, so it's like there's no competition, and the guys that race 450 intermediate are actually like really fast. And should I race an intermediate? Maybe, but I'm also like not gonna be able to keep up with them really. Like, I tried, and my lap times, especially here, aren't the greatest to keep up. Glen Helen maybe, because I can do Glen Helen pretty good, but here it's a whole different story. So I don't know. I also haven't been feeling hot today, so it's like I'm just gonna go out there and try to survive and try to have fun and survive. Goal number 1 always is not to crash. And I will say that I am feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday. Yesterday was like rough for some of the parts, so yeah, I guess we'll get ready to go race, do my first race, see if I can get a decent start. The start's actually decent, like you go straight for a good while and then make the right, and then you do the little tabletop and long right-hander and left-hander, so the start's okay. Nice, the start's longer. It's longer than it has been for a while, so I don't know. The whole racing intermediate, racing novice thing, it's like, if intermediate had, 6-7 people in it, yeah, sure, maybe I guess there's more competition, and I'm like, the group's bigger, but like, that's the problem right now. There's just like no one racing it, so it's like, it's like, or watch a race with me actually racing people, or me just riding laps doing it by myself, because that's kind of what it is in some of the stuff. Especially like vet intermediate, like there's 4 riders in that, but still there's only 4 riders in that. I don't know, guys. Maybe next year we'll do intermediate and just stick it out. I don't know what we're gonna do next year. I could have raced a SoCal MX race today. That was at LACR. I don't know if they would let me run my GoPro the way it is, because they're an AMA sanctioned race, and they're using a different scoring thing, so call me a sandbagger if you want. I mean, there's plenty of other people that are doing all the same thing I'm doing, but the only difference is they're not posting their videos online and stuff like that, so I don't care. At this point, I'm just here to have fun, trying to have fun. Maybe we'll get more serious next year, maybe we won't. Who knows? I'm decently fast, but like, here I'm definitely not as fast as I am like at Glen Helen or even LACR, just because I don't ride this track a whole lot, or State Fair. So like, I don't know. Also, I'm not, like I said, I'm also not feeling 100% today. So we're just gonna do what I can and hopefully not crash. And I've been rambling on long enough, so I guess we'll go race. Oh yeah, you should be racing intermediate. You're fast enough for intermediate. Psh. If I should be racing intermediate, half those kids in that class should be racing intermediate. Now, to be fair, I didn't get the greatest start, and I'm just still not really comfortable with the track, and I'm not great at ruts. I mean, from what I hear, the top 2 guys in the class should definitely be intermediate when they check out for 3 seconds ahead on the first lap. But I mean, I didn't get a great start, and I just got blasted with rears, and I couldn't see for half the first lap. So then I was like just bleeding positions at a couple of spots, and I was like, man. And then finally, I kind of started getting it together, and didn't work my way forward, but I just stopped bleeding and kind of stabilized and started catching up to people, but it was. Oh yeah, I'm fast enough for intermediate. Yeah, so half the class should be intermediate in that case. I don't know if that's even fun at this point. Yeah, I got a really bad start. I was all sorts of squirrely and sideways off the start, and once it got going, I kind of got a good, okay start, but it wasn't great. And then, like I said, like 3 or 4 guys passed me in the first lap. And then once I started to settle down and like, all right, I got into a pace, I started going a little bit better, but it's just them damn corners. I can go straight, I can go fast straight, I can go fast over a jump, sorta, and it's just going around the corners and some of these ruts and stuff is what I'm having trouble with, and I know that. Yes, I know that, so whatever at this point. I'm not putting too much stake into this racing and stuff with this, you know, but I tried. I went out there and tried, but damn, half them kids should be intermediate at this point. I'm gonna get on my ass for saying I should be intermediate. Like, maybe in the vet racing, like next year World Vet, I'll do intermediate for sure. But shoot, here, and like I said, this track is not my favorite track at all. I never really do good here, and I never. That's whatever. But I just don't practice here a lot, so I'm not really good at this track. Man, man. I'm gonna see where I finish a little bit. I'm race 12 after this, so it's like I got a ways to go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna walk around too much and film because I just don't feel like walking around too much a whole lot. So probably just gonna chill out here till my next race. I'll go see where I finished and maybe I'll update after that. So I looked at my finishing position and lap times, and I finished 14th out of 17. Now, like I said, I was not. I know I could do better. I'm sure I could do better. I just was not feeling, you know, great as far as just everything with the track and all that. But like my fastest lap time was a 1:52, which isn't that great. The first two people in the class definitely should be intermediate because they're running 1:40 lap times, so they're 7 seconds a lap faster than everyone else at least, so they should be intermediate for sure. But it doesn't happen. It's not going to change, so it is what it is though, right? And you can protest, I guess, but it's whatever. Yeah, 14th. I should be intermediate. Yeah, 14th and intermediate. Ooh. It's a crapshoot of who shows up and what class is what kind of thing, you know? Like, yes, at World's Vets, intermediate. I agree with that, you know? But like here, novice is running the top two guys in novice are running 1:40s. I'm at a 1:54. I'm like 14 seconds slower. Jesus. I mean, yes, I know I could do better, and yes, I know I could be faster, but it's like, I don't know. Obviously I don't ride this track all that much, and I'm not really good with this track, so it is what it is, I guess. But probably could use a back tire. I could probably use a lot of things. I don't know, guys. And I don't know why I ran novice. I mean, if I ran vet novice open, I could probably, you know, it'd probably be racing. It'll be probably closer racing because 450 novice is, there might as well be intermediates, and they're racing like 16-year-olds. So I know I could do better, so I'm gonna try to do better the next race. I know I can do better as far as that goes. We'll see how the track turns up and go from there. we are 3 races down. There's one more to go. The 25 Novice, my first moto for 25 Novice, went pretty good. I was running, I guess, second for most of it. And then one dude passed me like towards the end, and then I almost passed the guy that was leading. He like slowed down a lot, and like I almost passed him, so like right at the end too. So almost got second. I was third out of 5. Yeah, third out of 5. So not too bad. The second moto for 450 Novice, I did a lot better. I got a way better start, and I ended up finishing 9th, and so I think that puts me at a 12th overall. So yeah, way better start in the second moto, and was able to hold it. I think I held most people up, and they eventually started like getting past me. So still better start. I got a lot better start in the second moto, so I'm happy with that. Just got one more race to do, and it should be fun. All I need to do is keep up with, or keep the one guy behind me, and then try to keep up and pass the other one. So for the office, there's a lot smaller gate, so it's like if I can get a good start, we should be solid. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so I haven't really walked around much. I walked over there once to go look at my score, and that's really, then I sat there and watched a little bit, but I didn't film anything. So this is all you're gonna get, me sitting in my truck talking to you, because of I don't want to do it outside because it's loud and windy and stuff. So, but the bike's back there. The bike is right there. Oh. So do one more race, and then we can go home and then get ready for Day in the Dirt, which is next weekend. Okay, we are finally done. I had to sit over there and wait for like ever to get race 12 results. So, race 1, 450 Novice. I went 14.9 for 12th overall. Like I said, out of 18. Like I said, I know I could do a lot better, so I did a lot better there. And then for 25 plus Novice, I went 3.3 for 3rd overall out of 6. I had a little mistake in the second moto, just was doing good. I didn't get a great start, but one guy fell down in front of me and I ran into the back of him, and to get back up and get up over and around him, so that was no good, and I kind of fought back a little bit and ended up finishing 3rd, so we're good there. 3.3 for 3rd overall out of 6, not too bad. And now I get to go home, edit all of these videos, hopefully before Thursday or Friday, get them all done on Thursday, hopefully by Thursday, so I can go to Day in the Dirt on Friday. I'm gonna go home, bike's all loaded, we're all good to go. So if you guys want to help support my channel, check out shopgearhead.co and get yourself a cool hat or a shirt like this one that's got the little box on it because it says send it. Check it out, shopgearhead.co. Use my code word SPRIGS for 10% off. I'm gonna end this one here. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next one.